What if I told you you can now generate a 5 to 10 minutes video using AI with your phone and the app is free? Today, I'll be teaching you how to actually work with this app to generate your videos and images for free. And again, your videos will actually be up to from 1 minute to 5 minutes long, 10 minutes long, 20 minutes long, depending on how you use it. So I've seen a lot of people advertising this app, but they talk about it on laptop. Today, I want to teach you how to use it on your phone and get these very long videos for your African folktales or whatever videos you're doing with AI. And the app is actually free, absolutely free. So I'll be walking you through this app step by step. Do not forget to subscribe, do not forget to share, and do not forget to comment in the comment section the next AI kind of video you want me to teach you on how to create. My name is Wokobuchi. Let's go. Okay guys, so before you start creating your long videos, this is actually my ChatGPT, okay? And on ChatGPT, I already prompted for my story because today the goal is to teach you how to generate your long videos, not the story. But I'll walk you through the story before we go generate the videos. So at this point, I actually said I wanted ChatGPT to give me a story about a village girl who refused the rituals, okay? And I asked for part 1 to 4. So ChatGPT actually gave me the part 1 to part 4 because I was using it for a series. Now I actually got here, this is the part 4 that I'm generating now. And I said, give me image prompt for each scene with consistent character for part 4. Okay, I already have the image. I generated the images already. So I'll save them now, one after each. So you see, generate image 2 for me. Generate image 3. So this is what I did. This is just to walk you through for those of you who are new here, in case you want to just go through this and get your story as well, or you don't know how to get story. But yeah, I already gave you a clue on how to get your story. So I actually got all my stories, my images. So after these images, again, let me remind you, I asked for ChatGPT to give me a story about a village girl who refused the rituals. Okay, and I asked GPT to elaborate the story. Sorry, ChatGPT. Now they elaborated the story for me and they gave me the story. Then I generated the images. Now this is me here. After I generated my images, I said, give me dialogue script with motion prompts for each scene from part 4. Remind you, I already done part 1 to 3. Okay, so they gave me the dialogue script. So this is it here. We have the dialogue script and this is where we start generating our longer videos. All right, so at this point I have motion. It starts with motion, then dialogue. So this is the dialogue script. Now it says here the warning. At this point I'll come here and I'll copy the first motion prompt. I'll copy the motion prompt, then I copy 2 scenes from the dialogue. So you can actually see old woman and then Amina. Okay, so I copied 2 scenes from the talking script because I don't want it to be too long. And if you make your characters talk for too long, it will actually trip. You know it's AI. So I'll copy this first. Once I copy this, the tool I'll be taking you to is Grok. You all know Grok has updated and people tell you, oh, it's only on laptop. No, you can do it on your phone as well. Now I'm going to Grok. So for those of you who are actually new on Grok, what you do is, if your Grok does not have this feature, please uninstall your Grok and install it back. Because yes, these features are new and they're giving it even on phone. You don't need to do it only on laptop, okay? So now here where I clicked on Imagine, and Imagine brought me here. So we actually were on this page, a quiet page. I know you people ask me, how did you click where? Now click up here on Imagine. Once you click on Imagine, it brings you here to the dashboard. Now, when you come down to the dashboard, click down here where you see a photo icon, click on it, and then click on Animate Photo. When you click on Animate Photo, you bring in the first image, then you click on Bring it in. Now, it comes in here. Now, the next thing you're supposed to do is to put in that your prompt. Put in the prompt, okay? Which means I added the motion prompt before the dialogue prompt. Okay, so here we have old lady, then we have Amina. Beside Amina, I'll actually identify that Amina is the girl because there are 2 ladies and AI sometimes goes gaga. So yeah, I've already identified that Amina is the girl. Then I'll click on generate. Now you wait for this image to generate and then you move to the next step on adding this video. Now you do not need to generate these videos 5 seconds anymore. No, you don't generate them 5 seconds or 6 seconds. I'll show you what to do. Now let's go back to ChatGPT and copy the rest of the chat, this one. So I'm coming down here and I'll copy the remaining of what is left for this particular scene 1, okay? Because I'm using image 1 for scene 1, image 2 for scene 2, image 3 for scene 3, for those of you who do not know. Now, at this point, I'll click here on copy. I'll copy that. And this is scene 2. So scene 2 have their own image, and we'll come back and take scene 2 image and then do it the same way. So now I'll go back to Grok and I'll check if the video has generated.
Amina, tonight the village will come for you.
I am not afraid anymore.
Okay. So you see that? Now we are
Amina.
done. Now at this point, what you need to do is you click on the 3 buttons by the side, the 3 dots by the left side, below the left side. You click on it. Once you click on it, you can see extend. You click on extend. Now when you click on extend, what you need to do is you put in your video. So now once you click on extend video, you now paste the second line of your text, okay, of your dialogue script. Please let me know you understand this. So I brought in the second section, which is old woman. Here the old woman, then lighting flash, then the old woman again, which means it's only the old woman who talks at this particular point. Okay, Amina is not talking. Then I click again on generate again. Click again on generate, and it's now going to 12 seconds. So from 6 seconds is going to 12 seconds. Okay, now what you need to do is at this point you go back to your ChatGPT. Now the second one, this is the second motion prompt, and if you want, you can check out the image number 1 and image number 2. If the rhyme and the scenes are the same, then you use the same image. No need to want to change images, okay? But if they don't, then you change the images. So at this point we had Amina and grandma, then we had warriors coming in for Amina. So what I'll do is I'll go back. We'll go back to Grok and check out if that video is ready.
Amina, tonight the village will come for you.
I am not afraid anymore.
You should be. They fear what you are becoming.
So you guys see that, right? It added. The video has actually added. Now, if your scene is just a one picture scene, all you need to do is click here again, extend, click again on extend, add the next dialogue script until, if you are using one image for the whole of your video, which means maybe your video just have one image and is the image that have to do the whole of that video, just click here on extend, add your dialogue, click on extend, add your dialogue, click on extend, add your dialogue. It will go to like 60 seconds, 1 minute, 2 minutes. You just be adding and adding, extending 60 seconds till it gets long. Then you click here on save. Okay,
Tonight
means you've saved your video up to like 1 minute 30 seconds or 2 minutes, depending on how long you did this video. Now what I'll do is I'll go back for those of you that have different scenes inside your movie or inside your story. Now I'll go back. We are going back to ChatGPT, and this is image 2. So we already know image 2. We are going now to the dialogue section, and then we are taking motion prompt and 2 scenes again inside the second scene. Then we go back to Grok AI. Once you get to Grok AI, you exit this particular image, and then you bring in the image for image 2, which means tap down here, animate photo, then you bring in the second image. Okay, so this second image too, you animate the second image until it ends where the dialogue ends. So here I'll click here and I'll click and paste that prompt. Now once you paste the prompt, you go down here where it says hunters. Now at this point it's actually hunters. Okay, so we have only hunters here, hunter leader, and then hunter 2. So these ones are the one talking. So instead of hunter, I'll put hunter. Beside hunter, I'll put man. Okay, in bracket I'll put man, and then close. Then I'll come to hunter 2, and I also put man, making it the ladies will not talk, only the men will talk at this point. So yeah, and bring in the picture. Now we already have our image like that, and I corrected that. Then you click on generate. So while we are waiting for this to generate, we'll go back and we copy the second conversation inside the scene 2 again. Copy second conversation, and then hold it on our copy finger and come back here and wait for this image to generate. So you see the perfection of it. Now if it's perfect, good. If it's not, you regenerate.
The chief demands you return. Step aside, girl. The chief demands you return.
Okay, good. Now the next is
step aside, girl.
We
the
click
chief
on this
demands
again,
you return.
click on extend, and then add the story, add it again. So we still have a hunter. Okay, at this point we have Amina calm. So I'll put Amina beside the calm. I'll put girl. and then I circle that. You guys know AI does not really know the difference between African names, if this is a boy or a girl. So you're supposed to actually fix things up before you record your videos. This is more than a paid lesson. A lot of people will not teach you this. So here I'll come and put man. Yeah. Okay. Now I have that. And then we click on generate. Okay. So at this point, click here on generate. So we are extending this again, like I said.
I will never take part in your ritual.
Then the spirits will punish you.
So this is the next part. Now, once you have everything like that, you do all this and you have your story together in 30 seconds, 1 minute, 60 seconds, you know, just go to CapCut and put it all together. Your story aligns. For those who don't know how to put it together on CapCut, let me do a rush for you, okay? Now, I'll jump onto CapCut like so. Once you get to CapCut, you click on new project. Click on new project or new video. When you click on new project or new video, then you bring in your videos. So the videos you've recorded, let's say you recorded this, you bring them in. Now, these are your videos. They just align like that. Listen to them, watch them. Where you see like your AI is shaking or your AI is not talking, you cut it off. The section that your AI is balanced, you leave it. If you want to add in a title, click on text, add in your title right here. You can choose any format of title that you want to add. You click, you add it in, and then you export your video. So you see this one? Cool. Looks like a movie beginning. So yeah, at the end of it, just click on export and export your video and you're good to go. Bye guys. See you in our next lesson.